Ihr Lieben, ihr seht, hier stimmt einfach das Detail. Liebevoll alleine diese Tür aus dem anderen Land hier hingeholt. Und das musst du dir mal vorstellen, mitten in die Lobby vom anderen Tara. Und da finden wir gleich die Köchin, die den Geschmack auf die Zunge bringt. Die einfach mal zu Hause jahrelang Leute bewirtschaftet hat, bis sie gesagt hat, und das bekommt ein eigenes Restaurant. Und hier stehe ich nämlich heute, Girl and the Goose. Und Gabriela wird uns jetzt gleich empfangen und dann wird sie uns auch zeigen, was sie kann. Und ob das ein Gaumenschmaus ist, das schauen wir uns jetzt an. Ihr Lieben, heute sitze ich mal ganz woanders. Und zwar gehen wir ein bisschen nach Südamerika, aber wir bleiben in Dubai. Ich bin hier mitten in meinem Silvesterurlaub und zu meiner Rechten habe ich so eine Art Star-Köchin. Und sie hat ein Restaurant vor vielen Jahren in das Hotel Anantara gebracht und hat als einzige Köchin einfach nur geisteskranke 5-Sterne-Bewertungen. Wenn ihr euch das anguckt, sie hat über 1000 5-Sterne-Bewertungen. Das gibt es in ganz Dubai gar nicht. Weil Dubai ja auch eigentlich so verlogen ist, ja? Weil im Prinzip, was die Gastronomie angeht, du sagst einfach, das Restaurant ist super oder die erkaufen sich das. Und wenn du eine Minute mit ihr gesprochen hast, und ich hatte gerade 20 Minuten mit ihr, dann haben wir ein bisschen über Südamerika gesprochen und ich habe sie gefragt nach ihren Wünschen oder nach ihren Visionen, die sie hat. Warum gibt sie sich so viel Mühe und so viel Liebe im Detail für Essen? Und eine Sache möchte ich euch direkt am Anfang an erklären. Als ich mit Gabriela eben gesprochen habe, hat sie einfach gesagt, hey, hier gibt es einfach gewisse Regeln in meinem Restaurant. Und unter anderem ist eine Regel, dass man gar nicht fragt, was ist dein Job, was verdienst du, woher kommst du? Dass sie sagt, das sind einfach Fragen, die machen auch oftmals einen Abend kaputt. Und sie hat einfach eine Schale mit Fragen, die du dir gegenseitig stellen kannst, wenn du nicht mehr weiter weißt. Ist das nicht geil? Ist das nicht verrückt? Und dazu serviert sie eben südamerikanische Küche, hat auch ein großes Angebot an vegetarischen Optionen. Also wenn ihr mal Bock habt und der Style hier, ja, das ist so richtig auf Südamerika eingerichtet und sie ist ein herzensguter Mensch. Ne? Ich möchte nochmal dazu sagen, ich kriege hier nichts umsonst, ich werde nicht bezahlt. Ich sage meine Meinung, wie ihr das von mir gewohnt seid. Auch im neuen Jahr. In dem Sinne, frohes neues Jahr, ihr Lieben. Ihr Lieben, viel Spaß bei dem Video heute Abend. Ich bin jetzt auf dem Weg nach Brasilien, danach geht es nach Uruguay und danach geht es nach Buenos Aires, Argentinien. Da war ich noch nie, bin super aufgeregt und wenn ihr die Eindrücke vor Ort sehen wollt, die ich erlebe, dann folgt mir jetzt auf Instagram.
So, I did the small introduction.
And I go, yeah.
And I go, yeah. So your husband is speaking with you sometimes German?
No.
No,
No,
never?
no.
But you learned something in
Well,
German?
I try to have a private tutor, but then I realized that
It's absolutely
German,
not
like,
necessary.
no, that it's like you're born with the language because you have so many cases and so many things and words that you just learn them when you're a child. And it's quite
Even
hard.
Austria has more words. They say like to a bag, we say Tasche, and they say Sackel. Or to Stufen, like stairs, they say Stiegel. So, of course, they are very, very crazy.
Yeah, but it's like in Spanish. You get the Spanish from Spain and you get the Spanish from Latin America. And within Latin America, yeah, you have the one from Mexico, you will have one from Central America, and then you have the one from South America, you have the Argentinian. So it varies, same as the Arabic. I think it's just...
Did you ever try the Austrian kitchen, like Schnitzel?
Of course.
How is it for you when you come from South of America to eat the sausages and everything from
Two sides to that. The first time that I like experienced the real Austrian kitchen was when I met my mother-in-law, and
she cooked for you?
Oh yeah, like she's self-sufficient. She has her own little garden, and she taught me to pick up mushrooms in the mountains, you know. And for me, the way that she cooks with intention, with love, but also everything is just so fresh, you know, like just from her garden. So I learned to do the Canton noodles from her. I learned to do the schnitzel. We were so lucky that we found a parasol, the mushroom, the big one, and she made it as well. So that was beautiful.
It's nice. Yeah. So she can cook also? Oh, good.
Yeah, no, she's an amazing cook. Within what is the Austrian kitchen, I think she's exceptionally good.
Did you ever celebrate Christmas there with snow and everything?
I did. And you know what? It was just so magical because I come from a culture where Christmas means a lot of food and loud music and a lot of people in your house,
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
And the first time that we celebrated the Christmas with her was also with my sister that she came. And it was just so full of meaning and traditions. You know, she woke up very early with my sister to go to the firefighter station to bring the light of Bethlehem to the house. And then at 6, we went to the mass. And then we did the Christmas tree. But this is what I was like amused. The Christmas tree was a real Christmas tree.
Of course.
And they put real candles and real sparkles.
Yeah.
And then you have a very humble and sober dinner. And for us was like completely different.
Even if in the cheapest areas they do like fine dining experience on Christmas, right?
So it was really beautiful and very humbling.
Where do you see the absolutely difference between the culture in Nicaragua, in Dubai, and in Austria? When you compare, I mean,
Okay.
you're the only person who can compare the 3 different nations and the thinking. Do you have a lot of Arabic guests?
I do.
Yeah?
A lot. I think I've been very blessed with the way that Dubai government has supported us through Dubai tourism. But then you also have the community, right? Whether they are Emiratis, they're Lebanese, or Jordanians, or from different parts of the Arab world, they support a lot. What I would say when it comes to cultures, the culture in Latin America and the Arabs, we are very similar.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Give me one
because-
example.
Okay, for example, the south of Spain was governed for 800 years by the Arabs. And those are the ones that came to colonize or invade Latin America, right? And so we share a lot of things like families, for example. We live with our parents until we get married.
Of course.
We don't leave the house until we get
really?
married.
In your country?
Yeah. Like I was like the little black sheep that left my home without getting married to live to another country. That's how I moved to Dubai 17 years ago.
This is like really in Germany, if you're like above 18, you just go.
Yeah.
Even
I
if
know.
you don't want to go, your parents say go.
This is for example, Jaimo left his home at 14
Yeah.
to join the boarding school, the military boarding school.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah,
So you see the
so it's
difference.
14. So, and this is the difference. Okay, in Arabic world, I think it's the same. Yeah, you stay at home until you're 100, then you find one girl, and then you can go. But for the guests, like which culture? I'm not going to say is the most difficult culture, but which culture is the most? ¿Cómo se dice en español? In English, erwarten, expect the most.
Expect the most. I don't think it's about culture. I think it's about people and the expectations that you set for yourself and for the restaurant. I think what I would say is that Dubai has a different level of
Quality.
experience and quality and guest journey, right? And at least with Girl on the Goose, what we have tried to create from the very first moment is a space where people feel at home, where people feel seen and heard, where everyone of the team that works
How do
here.
you do that? Like how you say, because like every restaurant would say you should feel like home, right?
I don't think I don't think that you go to the IFC, for example,
Like
and then
Cipriani, they want me to feel home.
yeah, of course, because you know how much you're gonna end up enjoying the evening in there. But how I think it's about being relatable, being humble, and it's about how, like, when you think about the service in general, it's very cookie cutter. You know, like it's very strict. It has to follow certain things. And when we were doing the hiring of the team, I always told them, like, the first thing that you have to do is to be kind and to be generous, and the second one is to bring your own personality. I don't want you to be me because you cannot replicate somebody, but you can.
Okay.
But you can be you, right?
Okay.
And I want people to feel like, you know what? After I finish my dinner, I want to go with you and have a drink. That type of relationship that you can have, you
Okay.
know. And so I feel also it's about creating a space where we are able. You said about the vegetarian menu, right? Like that's one of the things. A lot of people feel that to have a vegetarian meal, they have to have a salad. In here, we try to create a meal that is comfort, that is humble, that layers flavor that you can also enjoy.
So this is kind of, you take your time for every person, even if you're hearing this, he has an allergy and something like that, and you create the salad like without the problems of this allergy.
Most of the things that we have, we can modify. I also believe that I wouldn't serve you something that I wouldn't eat myself, and I'm very conscious of how I want to be intentional
Okay.
in a dish,
And
right?
your staff is also doing, like, I think, a very great job. Otherwise, it's not.
I hope
possible
so.
Yeah. Are you strict as a boss?
I am. I believe a lot in discipline and perseverance.
Okay.
I come from a family where my dad, my stepdad, and my mom were in the army, and for me, in fact, one of the meaning of the goose is discipline and perseverance, because it's what I believe we all need in life in order to succeed. I believe in passion. Either you do things 100% or you don't do them at all, right?
True.
So in that process, I know you will sacrifice certain things, but in the end game, at the end of the day, is to make sure that everybody lives happy, that we do things with intention and passion.
Okay. And you start the restaurant, like, before that you were working for an airline in Dubai, like one of the, I think, the most successful airline in the world at the moment. And also, if the people ask me, how is it to fly to Dubai? And I explain them, when you choose flying with Emirates, you have on the bigger planes, you have like a cleaning girl for the toilets, the whole flight. I mean, come on. If you go with Lufthansa, you're sitting 15 hours in one plane and everyone, like 20 people are shitting in the same, and no one is cleaning something. But you worked for an airline before, and you said the tourism, how to say that? Not the tourism office, but this
Dubai tourism.
Dubai tourism. They helped you a lot, like the from the government.
When I mean health is that they have been very supportive with the concept, because we are the first Mesoamerican, the first Central American restaurant in the UAE, and most probably in the Gulf. And what they do a lot is, they see the level of excellence and quality that we have within our humble approach, because when you see our prices, when you see our food, we're very approachable, we're very humble. And
yes.
Yeah, and so within that, what they do a lot is they recommend people, I think you should go and try this place, and that's what they do a lot.
It's like
Absolutely.
the biggest compliment you can get, right?
Absolutely.
In which year you start to have your own restaurant?
This restaurant has been open only for 9 months. Only 9 months. Before that, I was hosting from my house. I always wanted to know if I had a talent for the kitchen, and
It's so cute. So you were hosting the supper club,
Supper club.
at your own home.
Yes.
Das ist like for the people who are watching that, sie hat einfach vorher die Leute zu Hause bewirtet. Das heißt, sie hat wie so ein Experimentrestaurant zu Hause gehabt. Wie krass ist denn das, Mann? Stellt euch das mal vor, zu Hause kommen einfach Gäste zu. You never been scared, like, that strange people coming, or like strangers are coming to your home?
Oh, of course. Like, absolutely. Like, but
Try to imagine me at your home.
Yeah, but it goes both ways, because you don't know if the other person is gonna be a psycho.
Exactly.
And the person that is coming into your house, like, let's say you, the guest, you don't know what is going to be the personality of the person that is hosting there. And for me, when I started back in 2019. It was my husband and a dear friend, Jill, who gave me the push that I needed, because I wanted to know, do I have a talent for the kitchen first? And is people really interested to eat Nicaraguan food and eat it in a way that is healthy? Because I wanted to show people that healthy food didn't have to be boring, that you don't have to eat a salad to be healthy. You can eat other things as well.
This is nice, because everyone is thinking if you want to lose weight or eat perfectly, you have to eat salad the whole day.
Exactly. And when I started the first supper club, I was absolutely scared. Like, you're bringing energy into your home. You're bringing.
And how you find people that they come to your home? How you find that?
In the beginning, I posted on an app that was called Meetup, and I would ask people to come and eat for free, because I didn't know if people would like my food again and if they would be willing to pay for that experience. And I cooked for free for 2 months until I started hearing that there were other concepts around. And this is when I started collecting a contribution fee, right?
Yeah.
And based on how they felt the experience was.
Oh, okay.
And from there, I knew I wanted more.
And what about if they want to drink wine? So you're selling them just a glass of wine at your home? Or?
No, there was no selling wines. It was only the food, the experience
Okay.
itself.
I think it's also not allowed in Dubai, yeah? Then
Exactly. The alcohol is sold only on authorized places and within, whether it's the hotel or the IFC, the areas like that.
Okay, so there are areas, because I remember I was in a Chinese restaurant and I feel like, oh my God, give me a Chinese beer, please.
A Chinese tea.
And then they said, no, in this area we're not allowed to sell alcohol, right?
Exactly.
And what was the main reason to work in your own restaurant but in a hotel?
Okay, so a little backtracking. When I started the supper club, I hosted the supper club for 5 years, and we welcomed into our home over 5,000 people.
What?
Yeah, the table that is there in one of the private rooms and the painting on the side, later we can go and see the pictures. Those ones, that's the original table from my house. It's reclaimed wood from India, and we made the table.
So how long did you do the supper club?
5 years. 3 to 4 times a week. And remember, I was flying for Emirates.
Also 3 bis 5 Mal die Woche Leute zu sich nach Hause geholt. Sie hat damit Geld verdient, also, und hat sich irgendwann gedacht, ich mache mal ein Restaurant aus. Das ist die coolste Geschichte, die ich, glaube ich, jemals vom Gastronomen. Jetzt stell mal vor, mein Lieblingskoch Sascha Stemberg hätte angefangen, in Felbert Leute bei sich privat an den Tisch zu holen. Und sie hat den einen Tisch und das Painting, also das Artwork, hat sie sogar hier im Restaurant aufgehangen. Und das gucken wir uns natürlich auch gleich an. Aber wie viel Mut erfordert das, dass du 5000 Leute in diesen 5 Jahren zu dir nach Hause holst? Man, da kann ja auch ein Serienkiller dabei sein. Also, I would be so nervous, like, I would be so scared if really someone is coming to your home and they kill you or something.
No, you know what? Actually, the last supper club that I hosted back in November 2024, it was really hard for me, like, because I felt that they took something away from me. You bring so many people that they become part of your daily life, you know, their stories, their laugh, you know, like the connection that you create, the family, the friends that I made out of this supper club.
So you had
that was
people
very
who
special.
came once per week back?
Yeah, I had so many repetitive guests.
I told them in German, it's one of the nicest story I've ever heard. Like that someone is doing like a test at home.
Yeah, but remember, this is what I want to say. If you have asked me 5 years ago, you will have a restaurant and you will lead a team of 42 people.
Yeah.
You will be the first Central American, Mesoamerican restaurant in Dubai. Your first award will be one night at the Best Chef Awards in Milan. I will laugh at you. I will say you're crazy. That will never happen, because I never open a supper club with the intention of having a restaurant.
Never?
Never.
But what
I
was
just
your
wanted,
intention?
just
to
wanted
show
to
the
know.
people the food.
I just wanted to know if I'm good in the kitchen. Because it's not the same that your friend comes and eats in your house. Oh, your food is amazing. It's your friend. Will never criticize. Somebody that pays.
Yeah.
The customer is not always right.
No.
But they have the right to express how they feel.
Of course.
And that's the true, you know, judgment, like somebody that comes and pay for your food. And that was my idea. I just wanted to get that creativity out, because I always wanted to be a chef. But I grew up very humble, in a humble circumstances in Nicaragua. We didn't have any money, and my grandmother was basically a cook. You will get hired to cook, and that
You
expression.
have a dish from her?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I'll show you. And so we have that. I had that. I just wanted to be like her, because that was the expression of love through food. Cooking for others is an act of love, an act of kindness, and I just wanted to do that. Then I met my dad when I was 15, and he comes from a wealthy background, and because of him, he gave me the opportunity to learn English and to study university. But then I just wanted to have a name on my own, and this is when I left Nicaragua with $200 to come to Dubai to work as a cabin crew. And working as a cabin crew was what allows me, you know, to actually get to know other people through their culture, through their food. And this is how I end up working with the hawkers in Southeast Asia, learning their trade. And it was just a passion that kept, like, you know, alive in there. And I just wanted to know if I really have that talent, if really people will enjoy my food, but in a very honest way. And that's all what I wanted to do. So fast forward, seeing myself here, if you ask me now, 5 years ago, I would say
Never.
that never. And
Es
it's
sind jetzt über 40 Leute für sie arbeiten und sie sagt dann ganz klar, hätte sie vor ein paar Jahren gefragt, als sie zu Hause die Leute bewirtschaftet hat, hätte sie natürlich gesagt, niemals kann ich das mal machen. Und das war auch gar nicht ihre Intention. Die Intention war immer, die Leute an den Tisch zu holen und egal, ob du aus Asien kommst oder aus Afrika, dass du so ein Stück Heimat den Leuten mitgibst, weil sie ist in sehr ärmlichen Verhältnissen aufgewachsen. Ihr Vater hat sie dann doch unterstützt am Ende, dass sie Englisch sprach, aber nie unterstützt mit dem finanziellen Background und gesagt, mach mal ein Restaurant, sondern das hat sie sich dann wirklich von null erarbeitet und das ist schon sehr bemerkenswert. And what was the main reason why
at
this,
the hotel,
yeah,
that big
the
part.
hotel?
Sorry, like my mind is super dispersed, so you will have
Me
always
too.
to,
Me
to
too,
bring
me
me
too,
back.
me too.
The hotel. So, bear in mind, I'm a cabin crew, and we don't have anything to do with F&B, right? So for somebody, we knocked so many doors. So for somebody to give me a space, that was a massive no. Everybody was telling us no, because first of all, you're a cabin crew and you're cooking from home. Like you don't have any experience, right, running a restaurant. And this is when we met our business partners, Rowan and Siad from Rossi Hospitality. They come with like 20 years of experience in the market. And because of them, we have a little bit more of access to places, right? And we look many places, but when we walk into this space, for me, immediately was like, and I told Rowan, my business partner, immediately, this is it, this is the space. Because what I wanted to bring is a colonial house. The colonial house is where I grew up in Granada, right? And I wanted to bring light. We had to remove all those panels that it was all dark, so we made a Spanish balcony, like a hacienda, and we knew it right there. But still, the space wasn't mine because what they wanted to bring was either a sport bar or a Michelin chef from London, right? And I remember I told the global F&B for the minor group, you know, let my food speak louder than my words. Come to try my food at the supper club, and then you decide. Pedro came, and 20 minutes later he sent me an email saying this space is yours, and this is how we're here.
And now, do you think it's also nice because they give you recommendations that people from the hotel are coming to you and explore also the food, right?
We yes, but we are a space of community. So this idea that people are transitioning in Dubai, that you only come from one contract, is gone. People are planting roots in Dubai. You know, they're having their kids, sending them to school. And that's where I wanna be in, you know, like community, like the people, the families, you know, the people that wants to connect with others. That you, it's
So like really like a home,
yes.
not like a restaurant, the IFC. Yeah. I see the point. Ah, this is very nice. How often, if you are free and your husband is at home, who's cooking, you or your husband?
Like nobody cooks at home now.
Oh, really?
No.
Yeah, because
I spend most of my time here. Like before, I used to cook, of course. I'm not gonna lie, but right now I am here since maybe 10:30, 11 until midnight. I take Sundays off.
Like
That's
you
my
open
rhythm.
every day?
And we open every day, 7 days a week, from 12 to 12.
Boah, das musst du dir mal vorstellen, von 12 zu 12 und das einfach jeden Tag in der Woche. In Dubai ist es sehr unüblich, dass du einen Tag frei hast. So in Dubai normally every restaurant is open 7 days, weil einfach das mit den natürlich Personalkosten hier sehr gering sind und das kannst du dann einfach unterhalten. Das wäre in Deutschland unmöglich, aber du brauchst natürlich auch freie Tage und so und Deutschland ist ja alles scheiße. Aber
You were asking me about cultural differences. Like for me, on a Sunday, seeing a business close in Germany or in Austria or in Spain is like, why? Like this is the moment where people will go and do your shopping.
Yeah, it's a bit, we're doing the things very bad, but hopefully someday it will be better or everyone has moved to a different countries. What we do now, we have like 2 specials now. We're going in the kitchen and of course we're showing you the food and we try the best 3 dishes, but every dish I think is the best. And for sure I will come with my own wife, that she is trying the food as well, because I'm very happy that she is doing vegan food. But we have something. If you want, because I will start to do this now, and we started just in the last video, because I'm not telling a lot about my private life, but if you pick like 3 questions, and you can ask them me, so my community is also knowing me a lot better. Und sie hat ja diese Fragen dass du dich kennenlernst, aber eben nicht, was dein Beruf, woher kommt das Geld oder sonst was. Und das finde ich eigentlich ganz süß. Und jetzt erfahrt ihr 3 Sachen über mich, die sie mir stellt. Wie süß ist denn das? Und das klaue ich ihr einfach, die Idee für meine nächsten Videos. Und ich bringe einfach so eine Fragenbox mit.
But are you gonna answer like with all honesty, or you need it a key?
No, you can ask me everything. I ask everything honest.
Okay. What part of your life?
21 centimeter. No, I'm kidding.
What part of your life have you still not figured out?
To have children.
Why?
Because for me, it's like I have the best life I know personally. If you go on my phone, even the richer people and everything, it's like they're not as satisfied than me. I go every day in the morning, I'm happy. In the evening, I'm happy. I'm always like, you know me now. After 2, 3 gin tonics, I'm a bit different. No, but no, I'm always happy. There's so much happiness
So
inside
you're
of me.
telling me that kids take away your
Disturbing.
happiness?
Yes, maybe. They could do it better, but how can you do better than 100% if you already have 100%? It's just a big question mark. Is the kid bad in school? Is he get bullied by other people? Is he like, is he going to turn, I don't know, like maybe he's going to marry another man if I have a boy, and then you don't have grandchildren, or what is the name of that? I don't know. So, of course, is it okay to be gay? Yes, it is. But you want that for your only son? Then big question mark. Of course, we are open-minded and everything, but you want grandchildren in some age as well. Is he going to vote for the left party in Germany, and you can drive cars, you cannot fly anymore? So there's so many question marks I have about children that I say, why should I do that? Like, I cannot even go to Maldives when I want because it's maybe a school festival or something and I have to be in school.
My dad says that kids, they don't make your family. They are an addition to your family.
Yes. Oh, my dog as well. But I can go to Maldives whenever I want. Okay, but good question.
Ooh, what's the best mistake you have ever made and why?
The best mistake. Oh my God, the questions are not only deep, they are very intensive. You have to think about what the best mistake and why. So best mistake. It's not the mistake, but maybe also the YouTube thing. Because a friend of mine, he told me, you should tell about your life, and you're meeting so many interesting people. So it was not kind of a mistake, but it was like, it was not planned. And now I'm very successful, and I didn't expect that. So and I'm very thankful for that. I don't earn money with that, but I could. My last video, it's like within 5 days, nearly 200,000 Germans were watching that. And I'm very happy for that, but yeah, it's maybe a mistake which went well. Or maybe I have children in Russia, this is a mistake and they're very nice, but I don't know them.
You will never know. What's the last thing you changed your mind about and why?
Ooh, they are so good.
I told you.
You did them on your own?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What is it?
The idea is to create meaningful connections.
Yeah.
Like
But like real connection. It's not like,
Exactly.
what is your favorite color?
no.
So what is the, sorry, what
What was the last thing you changed your mind about and why? You took a decision and you changed your mind.
yeah, maybe I see that the luxury life we have is not so, it's not like the meaning of having fun or success. Maybe you don't need all that, or the best hotel, the best cars to be more happier. So like 2 years ago, I thought to stay in the best hotel is the best thing you could do. But sometimes it's not about that. It's about you can feel as well good in a 4-star hotel and feeling just nice. And this I changed a bit. I see that I can drive an Audi and I'm same as happy as a Rolls Royce.
I see it, okay. Welcome to my hood.
So, jetzt sind wir hier. Schau mal, wie schön sowas geschnitten wird und so die Bananen, Mann. Wie geil ist das denn? I never saw green bananas.
So these ones, what we do, we love plantains in Central America in every single shape and form. So Purna is our master. He does all the plantains and he does all the pastelitos, which are the empanadas that everybody loves in here. He makes like hundreds of those.
Oh, nice.
So we fry these ones and then we put them on a hot box where we remove the excess of oil.
Sieht eigentlich voll schön aus, so eine Küche, ne? Da siehst du schon mal Brot klein geschnitten und so. Das ist alles auch so sauber hier. It's so nice when you see like a kitchen like that. Eh? It's so big. Eh? It's even like the same big than the restaurant. This is a banana.
Yeah.
I can try it.
Yeah.
Geil.
What we're doing is quality control.
Das ist so ein richtiger. Das schmeckt nach Banane. Geil. Actually, I changed now the concept from eating chips at home.
Yeah, and this is, I mean, you can either dehydrate them or you can fry them. Now what Fidel is doing is a very traditional dish that we have in Nicaragua and Honduras. It's called huirila or rigua, and it's only eaten around the coffee plantation. And it's the baby corn, the sweet corn, that we grind and then we cook in between banana leaves. So it's cooked in between the banana leaf. What the banana leaf does is to transfer the flavors into the corn. Traditionally, it's only eaten with cheese and cream. In here, we have an in-house chorizo that we cook with cinnamon
Guck mal, wie süß diese
and
kleinen.
achiote.
Mit Zimt auch noch. With cinnamon is my favorite.
Yeah.
And I was reading last week that it's so healthy.
Yeah, it is. And same as cayenne pepper, as the peppers. And then it's topped with a quail egg. So that's one of the dishes that you will be
I told
trying.
my wife already on the telephone now that we have to come tomorrow for lunch. 1,000,000%. And how can you make sure that everyone who is preparing the food is doing that with the same love than you?
It's called consistency. We go again back to consistency. And for that, I'm very grateful that I had a mentor, Chef Fadi. He's the executive chef for the Rossi Hospitality Group, the group that I am in. And he's the one who taught me how, or have trained us, how to actually keep the consistency. And it's always follow your recipe. That is and I can see, no, I don't even have to taste something. I can see when something is not good. And if it's not good, I won't serve it. I will put an
Ich
example.
glaube, Sie als Chefin zu haben, ist auch schon ziemlich streng. Ne? Also ich glaube, die gibt dir auch gut auf die Fresse.
I'll tell you a little sample. The churros, our churros are hand piped, right? And the nozzle broke, and they were doing it with a different nozzle, and the churros were horrible. And I asked them, will you eat this? Will you serve this to your grandmother, to your mother? And if the answer is no, why would we serve it to someone else? So I am very strict with that until we get the right things.
I think also like you to have as a boss in front, it's not. I told them I think it's very strict. And the Spanish temperament, the South of America temperament.
It's about respecting your craft, being proud of what you do, and respecting every person that comes to those doors. Because nowadays, if people want to eat, you can order in Deliveroo, you can order anywhere.
Bro, are you also selling for delivery?
Yeah, we do. We are.
Is it not like the quality is not? When I order something, doesn't matter if it's a pizza or Thai food, comes not as the same food as it in the restaurant, right?
We have chosen which items are good to be delivered, and we try it and test it. And again, I'm very particular about that. We have like so many notes that we put into our delivery. This is two, for example. This one is a QR code that takes you to a WhatsApp number that I have.
Okay.
Because I want to know how was your experience, what didn't deliver properly, because then that's on me and I will give it to you, right? And then we have this other one is just to thank them. I'm obsessed with podcasts and,
da kriegst du so eine Podcast mit und da kannst du immer noch den QR-Code scannen und so weiter. Das ist schon sehr süß.
And again, it's about thanking them. So I'm very particular, and I ask people, and so far we've been very, very blessed that people have loved the product. It delivers well. Sometimes it's not, and I want to say sometimes it's not how we cook it in here, but how the driver delivers the food.
Yeah, this is the main problem, because sometimes the food looks like me. Huh?
No.
No, really.
So I'm gonna start you with our bread.
Uh-huh.
It's super special for us because it's a sourdough bread that is made with purple corn, one of the many varieties of corns that we have in Central America. The butter, it's done in a traditional way.
This is the sauce you put on the bread?
This is butter. It's a butter. It's made in the traditional way, mantequilla de costal, and we mix it with cacao nibs and lemon sauce. So this is how you have, and the bread is just freshly made. I would say start with the ceviche, try the ceviche. When you think about ceviche, it's one of those dishes that anyone who have access to the ocean will have one. For us, this is an aguachile where we intentionally left in the sauce the green apples, the cucumber, the parsley, coriander, and ginger. And it is topped with black dehydrated olives and orange zest and a jalapeno sorbet. The way that you have it, do not overmix, but make sure you have a portion, you take a little bit of the fish, the sauce, and the jalapeno sorbet. Then
Jalapeno Sorbet, Mann, ey, geistkrank, Mann, das sieht aus wie ein Gemälde. Ich habe noch nie so eine Liebe gesehen. Guck mal bitte, Mann, das sieht aus wie so, das sieht einfach perfekt aus. Ohne Worte, wirklich ohne Worte.
Then we have the guirillas or riguas, the dish that I was telling you that is very traditional to us. The beef or the chorizo, we cook it with cinnamon and achiote, and it has a little quail egg. You have it along with the salsa verde and the sweet cream. So all those with the guirillas. My two favorite dishes in the entire menu, first is the yuca gnocchis. When you think about a gnocchi, it's always made with potato. But this is made with cassava or yuca, a vegetable root that is widely used in the Caribbean coast in Central America. And what I love is the lobster bisque because it's like a warm hug. It's delicate but nice. It has burnt sage and yuzu pearls. This one you have it with a full spoon of the sauce along with the gnocchi. And finally, the duck confit. The duck is confit from 12 to 14 hours. Then it's paired with a very velvety squash puree with coconut cream. And the sauce is a coffee and orange sauce.
Oh my God, I cannot even decide where to start the first. I think I start first with the bread.
I don't know. Oh yeah, but...
Das ist einfach die beste Butter, die ich je in meinem Leben gegessen habe. I think I never had a better butter in my life. Junge, ich kann mich gar nicht entscheiden, was ich als erstes essen soll. So, is it okay when I start with this?
You can start the way that...
She tell me now, you can start whatever, but I choose in and I take the ceviche.
No, I recommend things, but you can do it the way you want. I'll never force you to eat things how...
Oh mein Gott. Aber wie mache ich das? Wie esse ich das? No. I take it like a taco, yeah?
You take it like a taco, or you can do it with like knife and fork.
Yes, I do it with knife.
Yeah, and the sauces. It will create a different layer of flavors.
I have to take both or just one?
If you would like to take one and then both and then the other one adds the creaminess and the other one a little bit of spiciness and acidity.
Boah, ist das schön. Nicht, dass ich hier die Avocado vermissen werde. So. Ganz ehrlich, mit der Liebe hier, ich sollte einfach einen Foodblog aufmachen, weil das so geisteskrank kreiert wurde. Ich habe Angst, dass ich dieses Brot hier, dass das so verfällt, weil das so... Du schmeckst richtig die Banane, durch das Bananenblatt schmeckst du einfach durch. Dann hast du eine perfekte Schärfe, wirklich nicht zu scharf, ja eine schöne Schärfe. Kennt ihr das, wenn ihr irgendwo beim Chinesen seid oder beim Inder? Die hauen so viel Schärfe rein, dass du das Produkt nicht mehr schmeckt. Und hier hast du einfach eine perfekte Balance. Und geschmacklich ist es, als würdest du so ein bisschen wie Chili con Carne. But there's no meat, right?
Yeah, you can take it, my love.
There's no meat.
It's beef.
It's beef.
It's a beef chorizo that we make and we cook with cinnamon and achiote.
Das ist einfach, du schmeckst nichts penetrant drauf, weil einfach es schmeckt wie fein. Ich hätte nicht mal das Geschmack jetzt mir verkauft, ist das Kartoffeln oder Möhre. Das ist wirklich sehr, sehr, sehr gut.
Ich schwöre, ich sitze hier morgen Mittag wieder. I swear I come tomorrow for lunch with my wife. Das ist schon geisteskrank. Ich weiß, warum sie...
Don't worry, you don't. In here, you don't need to order the most expensive bottle of wine because we don't have expensive bottles. So
Na, die ist so süß, ne? Die ist so... Da merkst du einfach, kommt alles von Herzen von ihr, wirklich. So what do I take as a second course? What would you... This one?
I will go with the ceviche.
This?
Yes, just because it has the sorbet. So just take a little, yeah, with a spoon, sorbet, sauce, and fish. Yeah.
Durch... Also normalerweise bin ich ja gar kein Freund von Ceviche. Aber durch das Jalapeno-Sorbet hast du... Das ist so geisteskrank. Das ist so wie alle Großen das machen, ja. Suma, Nobo. Die legen ja überall einfach so eine langweilige Jalapeno-Schote drauf. Aber hier hast du einfach den perfekten Mix. Das schmeckt fast wie eine Gazpacho, ne? It tastes a bit of a Gazpacho.
That's a way of describing a cold one.
Yeah,
Cold
cold one.
gazpacho.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Good
I
describe.
never had a warm one. There exist warm ones.
I hope no.
Also das schmeckt schon richtig geil. Ich bin natürlich richtig gespannt auf die Gnocchis. Also richtig gespannt. Sie hat mir gesagt, I should eat them with a spoon. Oder ich sagte, wir müssen hier nach gar nicht mehr essen gehen. Wenn ihr das hier gleich gegessen habt, ist natürlich... Ist auch geil, dass wir im Restaurant sind. Mm. Boah. Und du schmeckst den Lobster auch raus. Das schmeckt wie Gnocchis mit Lobster, aber ich glaube, du siehst gar keinen Lobster, ne? Wenn man hier reinguckt. Du hast aber auch ein bisschen Fischeier reingemacht. Also im Prinzip wie Kaviar. Aber, boah, das ist einfach das Beste ever. Also wenn ihr in Dubai seid und nicht in ihr Restaurant kommt, seid ihr dumm. Ich schwöre. Das ist wirklich so lecker. Ehrlich jetzt. Ohne Scheiß. Ich weiß, ihr denkt so nach der Kamera, sage ich euch gleich, wie scheiße das schmeckt, aber es schmeckt richtig gut. Weil der Badim, der muss die ganze Zeit schon grinsen. Weil normalerweise sitze ich im Restaurant, Kamera filmt. Und dann würde ich zur Liebe sagen, so für einen so, ey, das ist das Leckerste, was ich je. Und hinterher die Kamera geht aus und ihr wisst genau, ich sage so, boah, in Dreckstagen gehe ich nie mehr. Aber in dem Fall ist es wirklich 10 von 10. Wirklich, wirklich, wirklich. Und ich muss euch ja ein Leben lang in die Augen schauen auf der Straße. Also es ist wirklich 10 von 10. Und das hier ist die Ente, die kocht 12 bis 14 Stunden. Habe ich 12?
So it's 14 hours.
Ich habe auch ein bisschen Angst vor ihr, muss ich sagen. Also,
That's apparently. I thought you were gonna take it.
Bruder, ich weiß nicht mehr weiter. Ihr schmeckt mir einfach wirklich alles. Buttertop. Ente. Die geilste Ente. Die geht dir nicht so auf den Sack wie so eine deutsche Ente. Sondern die hat so viel Flavors noch mit. Das in der Kombination mit dem Jalapeno-Sorbet 10 von 10. Gnocchis mit Lobster-Taste, alter, geisteskrank. Und das hier, ich weiß noch immer nicht, was das ist. Geschossener Hammel oder so. Schmeckt auf jeden Fall richtig lecker. Also ihr Lieben, ich mache jetzt Schluss, damit mein Lieblingskameramann und mein Lieblings-Dubai-Mensch, Fadi, dass die beiden sich jetzt auch an den Tisch setzen können. Und ich danke der Köchin vielmals. Okay,